All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to you, Aki, in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Now, we understand it's our duty, to stay in the spirit, as much as possible, man. Being that, everything adverse into the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, is trying to, get a carnal reaction out of you, or trying to take you out of the spirit. As Yahweh Shai said unto, I believe it was Apostle Peter, he said, Satan has desired to sift you, man. Right? Right? This is Luke 22 and 31, and it said, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Right? Hey, so when you're walking through your daily life, understand that everybody who's walking or driving next to you, they're all demons, man. They all have demons hopping on them. They're all literally conduits of Satan, of Shaitan, man. Right? So when you're driving, before you drive in the morning, say your prayers. Pray for the Akim, pray for the body, pray for the sisters that believe. Because we're fighting, it's truly a spiritual war, man. Right? And at every corner, there's danger. And even when we're sleeping, there's still a fight. Right? So make sure that you're sending up your prayers constantly, and showing Yahweh Bashim Yahshai that you care, man. Right? So through prayer, through fastings, through charity, these are the gifts that the Lord gave us in order to increase in the spirit, right? But the scripture says, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat, right? Just like Yahweh Bashim Shai allowed Satan to tempt Job, right? We are targets unto these spiritual wickedness in high places because we're fighting for the right side, man. We're fighting for righteousness. We're fighting for Yahweh Bashim Shai. So we're targets from the left, right? It says, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And what is faith? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren, right? So not only do you fight, but you strengthen those that are around you. As the scripture say, iron sharpeneth iron, right? Because these people, they don't care what demons are on them or what demons they pass on to other people, man. Right? Here it is, we acknowledge and understand that we're filthy. We understand that we're not perfect. And we acknowledge that when a demon is on us, we gotta fight that demon off. These people, they don't even understand they're in a fight. So they're exponentially demonic. They're exponentially demonic, and these demons hop from one person into the next, And their goal is to try to get you out of the spirit so you can act carnally. Right? So let's go into the book of Ephesians, the 6th chapter, to show forth this spiritual wickedness, right? This is Ephesians 6. I'm going to start here at 10. And it reads, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right? And that wiles goes into the word methodia, right? Which means cunning arts, trickery, deceit, craft, right? It's the spirit elder archaeologist did a lesson. I believe it was either earlier last week. It's like late last week or a day or two ago, and it was entitled "Learn How to Fight Injured," or learn how to play injured, basically, right? Understanding that you're gonna get buffeted, in the flesh, in the spirit, in the mind. Since we're being attacked at all sides, and you have to learn to roll with the punches and continue to fight, man. And you get infirmities, you have to push through that shit, right? Boss at work, push through it. Your woman, your kids, they'll have demons on them, right? You got to learn to fight, fight through these hells, right? A bruised shoulder, so to speak, does not make you incapable to fight. You just have to now adjust, and fight, on your better half, so to speak. Right? But Yahweh Shai Shai allow you to deal with that bruise and be strengthened. Right? So it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right? So at all sides are we fighting, man. And throughout all the day. Right there, the demons don't take a break. They don't get tired. They don't get sleepy. They don't take breaks. So you have to make sure that spiritual guard is up at all times, man. Right? Hey, now we're not invincible, to these attacks. So like, we're not invincible into these attacks. And you're going to get hit, man, and it's going to affect you. Hey, but just understand that through that weakness, or through that point of attack, and you have to pray for strength to continue through. Right? It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Meaning what? Fighting through it. Fight through the pain, man. You can hear through brothers' videos when they sick with an infirmity, because all an infirmity is a demon, right? All it is a demon, man, right? And you'll hear it in their voice. Their voice gets raspy. Hey, but it shows you what type of spirit Yahweh shall put within that man. To have a sore throat and still be pushing through his lessons. Hey, to barely be able to speak and still bringing the word out. Hey, that shows forth the love, hey, that individual has for Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, and on top of that, we're indebted. We're indebted unto the Lord. So, doing your lessons throughout the day, your readings throughout the weeks, or the days as well, including the weeks, watching videos throughout the days. Hey, these are this is fuel basically for our fire. Right? It says, stand therefore having your loins girded about with truth. Because this is the armor here. Stand therefore having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, right? Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, right? And that's the point. 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. And so your duty is to fight, man. Because you got to think, the world and Jake don't regard spiritual wickedness, They don't look at it in the sense of something they have to fight against. They're conduits for Satan, right? They're channels for these demons to hop on and then try to fuck up your day, man. To try to get you out of the spirit. That's literally their job. The 2/3 were created just to be adversaries unto Yahweh Shai's men. Esau was created to be an adversary unto Yahweh Shai's men. The heathen were created to be adversaries unto Yahweh Shai's men. The whole world is against us. But if Yahweh Shai be for us, who can really be against us, as the scripture says? Right? And that's the point. When we have the strength of the Lord taking over, and upon us, our mission is it has to be completed. Right? Now I want to grab another precept. This Acts 19. I'm going to start here at 19 and 10, right? Because just in terms of infirmities and sicknesses, right? You see how these people in the world navigate, when they are sick or when they're down, with an infirmity, they're not praying to get it off. They're not taking the herbs to get it off. No, what they're really doing is taking more witchcraft, pharmakia, which is ultimately not healing them. All it is suppressing, a certain symptom, right? Which is putting even more demons on them, which they don't even understand that. But you watch how these people move when they have these infirmities, and they're not cautious or showing forth a certain type of etiquette to not get people sick. It'll be a person sick right in front of your face, with no regard, coughing, all that shit, man. Right? And that's ultimately these people not regarding, the hedge. Right? This Acts 19 and 10, it says, and this continued by the space of 2 years, so that all they which dwelt in Asia heard the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai. both Jews and Greeks, and that's both Israelites. It says, in Yahweh wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul, so that from his body were brought unto the sick handkerchiefs and or aprons, and the diseases departed from them, and the evil spirits went out of them. Showing you that those sicknesses are caused by evil spirits, man. Right? Demons are inhabiting, people to cause them to be sick. Cancers and every, disease Esau, names. These are all different types of infirmity demons, man. Right? That's what these are. These are evil spirits. Right? That's why it says, so that from his body were brought unto the sick handkerchiefs or aprons, and the diseases departed from them, and the evil spirits went out of them. Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Yahushua, saying, we adjure you by Yahushua whom Paul preaches. Now this is the thing, right? Because it's all about the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Right? And everyone was in grace to understand and believe. So this scripture, this account, is going into men, who really weren't dedicated unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They weren't chosen by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? So we're going to read what happens to these men, because fighting off these demons it's purely a spiritual battle, man. And if you're not equipped with those tools, and ultimately if Yahweh Bashem Yahushua don't get the fight the demons or get the demons off of you, then you'll lose the battle. Right? So you have to make sure that you're working for him as you're pushing through these battles, of infirmities, in order to, get that evil spirit off you. Right? Because the Lord still wants to see that you fight, because you can't give no excuses unto him. Right? He knows exactly what you're going through because he's allowing you to go through it. So you still got to push regardless of what you're going through. And that's fighting all types of demons in the world, man. We can't have any excuses as to why the Lord's business isn't being handled. And that's the point. The Lord ain't hearing no excuses, man. He know exactly what type of hell you're dealing with. And if you couldn't deal with it, he wouldn't give it to you. Right? It says, and the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua, no, Salakia. 14. And there were 7 sons of one Skeva, a Jew, and the chief, Salakia, and chief of the priests which did so. And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua, I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye? And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them and prevailed against them. Right? So when you're fighting in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and there's different levels of demons in the truth. That's why the scriptures also went into, how Yahushua told the apostles, this, basically, demon, it can only be exercised through fasting and prayer, man. Right? Showing you that there's multiple levels of demons. Right? But the source of having Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is where it starts, man. You continuously put in that effort for the Lord, and you're showing him that you're growing, and asking for that increase in the spirit, he'll allow you to, get strengthened so you can battle heavier. Right? But this is the point. It says, and the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them prevailed against them, so that they fled out of that house naked and wounded. And this was known to all the Jews and Greeks also dwelling at Ephesus, and fear fell on them all, and the name of Yahushua was magnified. And many that believed came and confessed and showed their deeds. Right? And it's going to go into even more, wickedness that Jake was doing. Many of them also which used curious arts, and that's going into witchcraft as well, brought their books together and burned them before all men. And they counted the price of them and found it 50,000 pieces of silver. So Jake has always been, fighting against the Lord, by going and dealing with these idols and demons, man. But we have to make sure that we're spiritually girded, because spiritual wickedness is all around us, man. Right? And it comes in the physical, it comes in the mental, it comes in the spiritual. Well, it's all spiritual, but, they'll attack in those 3 ways, man. Right? But you just want to make sure that you're fighting, through this. Because, hey, we're not invincible. Hey, we're still men upon the earth. So you got to continuously fight, man. That's the point. Fight that you may remain. Right? He that runneth the race, runneth that he may obtain. Right? Because the prize is what? The kingdom, man. And escape from the second death. To be caught up in the chariots with Yahweh Shai, man. And the rest of the 144,000. That's what our hope lies in. That's the expectation. Lord willing, we continue within the faith. To be. Right? But that was the point, I just want to go into that. Fight through the hell. Through the suffering, we were getting strengthened. Right? These things become second nature to you. When you deal with them so often. Right? You know the procedures to take when you're under the weather or when the demon is fucking with you, man. Your main source, your first instinct, the muscle memory, quote unquote, should be prayer immediately. Right? Get these things locked into your spirit because we need them. And on top of that, man, calling upon the name of the Lord, pleading is a sign of begging, right? Because that's what we're doing essentially. We're begging unto the Lord. That's why the scripture says, pray without ceasing, man. We're essentially what we're doing, man, is it's like a little kid when they got a question and they keep asking the same question, to get that answer. That's essentially what we're doing unto the Lord, man. We're at that step. We're at the doorstep, constantly knocking and praying to get help. We're pleading earnestly with him, man. And that's what you have to do. Beg. We're begging, man. Like Jake, when they the older R&B days, Jake could be out there with they song on the boombox, on the lawn at the girl house, and she looking outside the window. We doing that, man. We pleading, cause this is our refuge, right? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and those that run into it, they're safe. All right, when we go into the book of Psalms, the 91st chapter, this is. If you're not praying, man, you going off. That's just the point. If you're not praying, you're going off. And if you're not praying, the Lord will allow, certain things to happen unto you, to get you in the spirit to pray more. Right? This Psalms 91 at the top. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Right? We could read through this whole precept. I'm going to start, jump down though. It's at 9. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Right? Now, we're not invincible. And the Lord is going to, as the scripture says in the book of Acts 14 and 22, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. But nevertheless, that hedge and the angels watching over you, they're there. We can't see them. But the members of the elect, man, Lord willing, we be those men. We all have angels, around us 100% of the time, man. Now, we can't see them, but believe that they're there. Believe it. It's one of the things I be trying to, I think about, when I go through like certain hells. It's like, dang, man, like the angel is right there just looking at me, just watching me. So what do we have to be scared of? When we're defended by the Lord, who can fight? Who can fight against him? Who? So, throughout your daily life, man, just continuously pray. Fight through the pain. Because we got more pain coming our way, man, through this persecution. But it is what it is. We got a kingdom to inherit. Right? And we got duties to tend to. This is 15. He shall call upon me and I will answer him. I'll jump down. It says, I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. And we hope and pray that we receive that salvation, man. But continuously pray, continuously stay in the spirit, lock into the spirit, because the Lord, he's moving. Every week there's a different topic of the spirit. There's edifying lessons every single day. And there's a buffet of knowledge and wisdom being passed on. So, eat up, before you can't anymore. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakodash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to Yaakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.